everyone, how you doing?
Hello, okay.
Well, as you can see behind us, we're at the infamous, or famous, whichever you want to call it, Craig's Hut. Now we're just doing a day trip while we're up at this area of the high country, and you've probably, well, you guarantee you would have seen footage and everything of Craig's Hut. You would have seen the movie Man from Snowy River and everything, but something that I haven't seen or no one's really spoken of is placement of the hut. This is not a good spot for a pioneer place. If you look at all the other pioneer huts around the place, they're down in the valley next to water, out of the elements, whereas this place is exposed to everything. There's no water around, so it's purely just for the movie. And
Isn't that like a girl organizing?
yeah, this is purely for the movie.
Yeah,
It served no other purpose at all. So
But now the purpose is everyone comes here to have a look at it.
that's it. That's a iconic hut from a movie. That's it.
We'll take you inside because the flies are horrendous.
I know, there's a lot of flies today. Let's have a look. This is not the original hut. It did get burnt down, but they rebuilt it. So, here you go, and welcome to Craig's Hut. It's well made, eh? Just purely for the movie and everything. Brick floors, and that's where it would have been a fireplace, I suppose. I don't know. Fireplace? I don't know. Fireplace down there. Have to do the obligatory sign in, so it's 25th of the 1st, 23. I'll just put John and Sylvia. Never gets old. Eight. And
Perfect. Just like that. Now, they are miniature stickers.
that's it.
And there's a story there that we'll
We'll tell you about the
another
story
day.
later. This would have been a good spot to do a still it's a good spot to camp. Yeah, you can get a van up here, but you can't. But would have been good to throw the drone up, but it is rather windy, and I did hear a helicopter around. So just to be on the safe side, you can do it. You just got to be careful. So since I heard this helicopter, I'm not going to worry about it. You can get the gist of it all. Beautiful, I mean. Okay, we're at Bingaree Falls now. As you can tell, I'm over the cliff face here, all dug out. Well, I wouldn't say dug out, but worn out. A little bit of a walk, about 400 metres. There is steps. It's small, sort of steep steps. You'll be right. It's easy enough. Now this walk's pretty easy for pretty much everyone. However, for Sylv, it's a little bit different. Because of her surgery, they had to take out her fibia, which has left her foot, I suppose you'd say, not quite right in movement and strength. So even little walks like these with steps, she's got to take it easy, because sometimes she'd be walking along and her foot will just decide not to work. Anyone that's had any nerve damage or muscles taken away, you know exactly what we're talking about. Hey, honey.
Yeah. It takes a lot of concentration when normally walking you don't even think about it, but for me it takes a lot of concentration because of that. Yeah, that goes out.
Yeah. So if you wonder why I'm usually in the front going down hills, is because if she decides to fall, she'll land on top of me and take me with her. So
that's why I could engage and engage, remember?
that's it. Ciao. Where we started today, we from Telephone Box Junction up to Craig's Hut, and we went down to Bindaree Falls, and coming up, this is called Hauka Gap Hut, and it's sort of like a crossroads. We came up here. That way I can go to Bulla, but as you can see, it's shut at the moment due to damage and everything. This way goes back to Telephone Box Junction, so that's why the road is called Circuit Road. Roads are good. I wouldn't hesitate bringing my caravan up here if I needed to, but there's no spots to camp along this road anyway. But a lot of the tracks, yeah, I think you could pretty much take a van up here, obviously being careful. But from here, like Mount Sterling, this is where we're at. There's heaps to do, heaps to see. There's a lot of mountain biking that happens. Plenty of snow, huts and everything to visit. This is where we are here now. Circuit Road, here we go. Coming this way. Craig's Hut, come back down. And went there. Then we went down there, that's where Bindaree Hut is. Bindaree Falls. We came back. Circuit Road, back here. That road is shut, which would have taken to Mount Bulla. But now we're going to just make our way back to Telephone Box Junction, which will take us back to Mansfield. Yeah, so the come out just for day drives. Roads are easy. Still, just let your tyres down a little bit because you're on gravel roads. It does. Some parts do get corrugated. Let's go up here. You can drive up to the hut, but I'm parked up, so we'll just go for a walk up the road. How to get to it. Let's have a look. One there, and that one looks like a toilet. Remember up in Rubicon, there was a hut up at the upper power station, and I said it looks like a hut up in the high country because the chimney was the way it was designed and tacked on. Well, there you go, look at that. Very similar. That's done properly. But there you go. Let's have a look at this other hut. The Hauka Gap Hut. This is better. emergency food box. What's in here? Let's see. Okay, look at that. Now, it says emergency food box for a reason, because if anyone gets stuck up here, especially during snow, they can't get out, if they've got no provisions, that would save their life. So please, leave it and sign the book. Now, if you're really keen, you come up here, there's another track which scoots up over the mountain. However, some of these signs are misleading either way. So, as I always say, if you're gonna do a track, try and do it with someone else. That's it. Try and do it with someone else, because if you get unstuck, you're buggered. So this one is a one black diamond, and that's the warning. Track is steep and should not be used in wet. There you go, seasonal road closures. So if you got the car and you got the confidence, do it, give it a go. Just be very careful, but also try and do it with someone else. Well, that's Halka Gap Hut, and you can camp here. We're just going down to Sheepyard Flat just to see, well, actually we've seen it a lot of times, so we'll give you guys a look-see. It's just a big open area, good for camping. There's it's a good base camp to do all your tracks around this part of the high country. You can get up to Buller, Craig's Hut, Mount Sterling, Mansfield's not that far, so we'll just take you down and have a look. There's a nice little hut down here called Fry's Hut. It's pretty historic, and heaps of camp right on the river, so hold on and we'll show you. Okay, this is one of the main parts of Sheepyard Flat. And he's going through a bit of a pothole. And as you can see, it's a big open area, plenty of camp spots. There is drop toilets. Yeah, they're old. Down there is the river. Can't actually camp right on the river. We'll take you up. Well, actually, there's a sign I was going to say. We'll take you up to place called Fry's Hut. Let's see, it's just a 4 drive only, subject to reason storm damage and decades of neglect. Alright, I'll show you the sign. So it's not impassable. So let's go have a look. Although if you do want to go for a walk to Fry's Hut from Sheepyard, there is a nice little track, goes up through. It's pretty easy, and there's some ruins along the way. I think it's an old melting or some, I forget exactly what it is. Now this is a little part of Fry's hut, Fry's flat, whatever. There's horse corrals up there. They're new since last time I was here. It's a bit overgrown, a lot overgrown. But this is where I used to come and bring the boys a long time ago. There's the river here. It's very nice. Scoots around there. We've got balancing some rocks over there, but in there, along there, it's really deep, and it's not that hard of flowing, so go in there. It's beautiful. Actually, it's been a lot of years since I've been here, and it hasn't changed that much, which I'm surprised. Do yourself a favour, come down here to Fry's hut, and as you saw the track coming in, yeah, it's got some little potholes in it. Be alright. Put it in 4-wheel drive, low if you want, and take it easy. I know whether you saw coming in, someone actually brought a caravan in here. That's good going. Goes to show you can pretty much go anywhere you want, take it easy. Alright, I'll go show you the hut. Okay, Fry's hut. Yeah, you see, old Fred Fry, he lived in it till 1971. How's that? And this is, it's fenced off, it's obviously a historical area. But all along the back here, up there, there's toilets over there. Where I showed you just before is just over there. It's a big area for camping. It's a nice spot. River's just down there. Many years ago, me and my mate were coming down from, I think Thredbo, I think it was, and we stopped here. It was rather late, and we're actually setting up camp just over there on the other side. But it was howling wind, it was raining, it was horrible. So we ended up coming in here. That wasn't there at the time. Well, the fireplace was, but the grill wasn't. So actually we started a fire and it was brilliant. Okay, another, another book to write in. A couple of rooms. And these were the stables. Oh, Fred Fly, huh? And another example of that chimney system I told you about. There we go. There's more camp spots on the other side as you came in from the bridge there. Coming in, you can either go left or right. And left, there's a lot more camps. Go up the road, up that one there. You can actually do a full circuit around Mount Buller. It goes up to 8 Mile Gap and a few other huts and everything, and it actually joins onto the circuit road. So that's what I was saying before, you can make this a good base camp. Alright, enjoy. Come for a bit of a day trip down to a little town called Woods Point, and it's an iconic little town. It's an old gold mining town, similar to Walhalla, just not sort of updated touristy thing. Kept its old charm. That used to be the general store, and you could actually get fuel here. Not that long ago. I don't know whether you still can or not, but he used to, the guy who owned the general store used to bring the fuel in on a tandem trailer, just trailered it in. So it was a little bit expensive, but you don't mind paying it if you keep the town alive. There is a pub down there. We'll go and have a bit of a look at that, but this is pretty much it, the town, and hope you enjoy. There's the commercial hotel, which is still operational. This is a little town. It's old, quirky, still works. Come and visit. If you remember, I've been saying there's walking tracks from pretty much like Lacola all the way up to Canberra and whatever. Well, this one's pretty much the same. It's a Macmillan's walking track from here to Omea. So again, if you're keen in hiking all the way through, and I'm pretty sure this one was pioneered, however you want to say it, by Strzelecki. I'm not sure. Correct me down below if you like. So that's pretty much Woods Point. We're going to head back now and probably hit up another iconic spot. I'll show you when we get there. Here we go. And while we're in the area, what can't you go past? And what pub is this? The old Kevy pub. Alright, I'll give you a look. Old Kevy pub. We've been coming here for years. Palmers are good, although we haven't been here for a long time, so I can't actually tell you. But it's one of those pubs in the high country. You just got to come and visit. Old Kevy pub. Do yourself a favour. Still there. Those chairs are still there. Yeah. just coming down to the back of the pub, and there is a camping area sort of just over there. But yeah, nice coming down outside here.